Welcome to the Dreamers Podcast, where we talk about all things related to youth development and women's empowerment. Hello everyone, welcome back to our podcast with a very exciting topic of setting goals in romantic relationship. My name is Lynn, I'm your host today, and I can't wait to introduce to you my two beloved sisters here, Mandy and Sunny. I hope you guys will find this episode interesting and can take away something from their sharings.
Hello everyone!
Yeah. Oh, hello! So Sunny and Mandy, we know that romantic relationship is one of the 8 important factors of our circle of life. But it is something that comes from the effort of two people, not only our individual self.
Yes.
Some people just want to go with the flow because simply love is unpredictable. Others take it more strategically and set clear goals to get the relationship they want. So what do you guys think? How important is it to set a goal in relationship?
Yeah, so usually I do not set a goal in a relationship as I do believe in the idea of right timing. But I constantly spend time deciding what I do really need in a healthy relationship, which I believe it can help me a lot in knowing who I want to deeply connect and what I can offer in love. To me, love is where two people come together based on trust, respect, love, support, and grow together. And personally, when I start to get to know a person, I also take it slow and steady to really see who that person really is in their life. And I do want to give us more chances to find out more about each other.
Interesting. I find myself a lot in you as well.
Yeah.
And recently I realized that what you and I are doing is also, I think it's also a kind of goal setting, although it's not like how we set goals in other aspects, for example career, using a framework like a SMART goal. It's because we know clearly that what type of relationship we want, and that shifts our behaviors and action toward our expectations. How do you think, Jay?
So for me, a couple goals are not necessarily big. It could be as simple as, like you text your significant other to check up if they are doing okay. Or, you two visiting a new cafe every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Right? Yeah. Or traveling to a new city every year.
Yeah.
You just need to make sure like it's a couple goal where you both feel fulfilled.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Like, for example, something like just be actually happy together rather than just being together can also be an important goal in romantic relationship. It's not necessarily something big with a clear result and specific timeline to achieve. And so that leads us to the second question. Do you have any goals at the current time, and what are they, and what makes you guys come up with that?
Well, surely everyone loves to have a happy ending when they are in a love story. But somehow life just happens when you are really busy planning everything. So to me, especially in love, I do not set goals, but I just let it flow and grow naturally. I love the ways how two individuals come together, learn from each other, and help each other thrive more in their life. I do not set goals, but I set standards instead. And personally, standards are the anchor in love which navigate two people in a healthy relationship and committed towards a mutual love.
Wow, standards. I think it's just a very nice way to talk about goals. Like people feel uncomfortable talking about goals.
Yeah,
because
when it comes to relationship.
Yeah. So relationship, you also set goals?
Yes.
Okay, so can you talk more about standards?
Yeah. So actually, with the standards, it can vary from different people. So it can be mutual understanding, soul connection, trust, clear communication, and commitment. Or simply just the pure passion between two people.
Yeah.
So that being said, I would love to have a kind of relationship where two partners invest equally, care about each other's love language, and help grow mindset, which help each individual learn and be better version of themselves, not only in love but also in their general life.
Great. I love those sharings and thanks a lot for your insights. And how about you, Chị Nhan? Do you have any current goal, and what made you come up with that goals?
Yeah, so if you have a chance to read a love languages book, you will know there are 5 types of love languages.
Yes.
1, words affirmation. 2, act of service. 3, physical touch. 4, quality time. And 5, gifts. So if communication is a key of any kinds of relationship, so you need to make sure that you understand each other's love languages, right? Because
surely
you understand the language, you communicate effectively. So set the goals to fulfill each other's preference to nurture your love. Right. So besides the book, you can also use the app called Love Nudge, or visit 5lovelanguages.com, which we will input in the description.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I will definitely check that after this.
Mm.
Thanks a lot for your sharing, Chị Nhan. So happiness is different for everyone, and that is okay. The important thing here is that we need to find what works for you and your partner, so you both can feel fulfilled together, right? So the final question we want to ask you guys here is that, was there a moment in the past that you regret?
Yeah.
And what are things you would like to advise your past self?
So Lynn, I must say that I really love this question.
Okay,
there was a time when I regretted my decisions a lot, but then, at least at the current time, I do realize that they were all my wonderful experiences, which made my life more interesting, more exciting, and helped me understand more about myself. So if I could advise my younger past self, there were 3 things here I'd love to share. So the very first one, self-development. So, in romantic relationship, somehow we immerse ourselves a lot, and then we totally forget who we are. In the reality. So I do believe that each partner in a relationship should be in charge of their happiness, their success, their peace, and not rely too much on the other. So like we keep investing in ourselves to be a better version, so that we don't become a burden for our partners to carry us along the way. So there is a very nice quote that I love, and I would like to share with all of you. I will take care of me for you if you will take care of you for me.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yes.
So I think really much like many of us will feel like we become more beautiful when we are in the relationship. And I think I think there's a reason, because when you are really in a relationship and you are really in love, you are so aware that you need to do something good for yourself and the other, and then it just comes very natural, where the opposite feels like they are respected and they are accepted, right? And then they need to take care of them better. And the other way around, you will feel like you have to be better, right? You say like a better version of yourself, and throughout the way you will feel like, so when you are in 1 year of relationship, 2 years of relationship, you will have like a lot of struggles and stuff, but I think like many people, they can live very happily like 10 years, 20 years, and I think they will have a lot of tips and advice to share with us, but I think at the end of the day, it's up to you too, and it depends on you too how to make yourself new. Right?
Renew ourselves.
Renew yourself, make yourself new, and make your relationship new. So both will feel like, this person is actually that person last year or last 2-3 years, but actually a new person,
I love that.
Version, right? And you enjoy so much the time with each other, and so keep thinking about, keep being creative in your relationship.
Great.
Okay, so actually, thanks a lot for your sharing because I think that we are totally on the same page about self-development and self-love in romantic relationships.
Yeah. So that is your first thing. So what is the other two?
Yeah. So the second one is the balance in love. So usually we are talking about relationship. We mentioned the giving and taking part, and to me, I think giving and taking should be equal in any kind of relationship. So
I agree. Yeah.
So that you can make sure that you feel respected, appreciated, seen and heard and loved. Yeah. So that's why I do think that the balance in the relationship is very, very vital. That we should always keep it healthy and balanced.
Yeah, like I think I also agree. In any kind of relationship, and you should find it a balance.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's not
exactly.
That easy,
it's very
right?
hard
Because if you are really into anything, you tend to spend a lot of time.
Yes.
Yeah, in it, and then sometimes we just forget that. All right, the reason why you love that person. For example, you love that person because they are resilient, they work very hard, and they keep renewing themselves and be a better version of themselves. And when you are so in love, sometimes you forgot that, I just need to spend like the whole day with this person, like 100% of my time, dedicate for this person. And then one day you feel, oh my God, it's just so boring. And okay, why that person like really loves me, right? Or is it because like I spend the whole day with that person, or is because I can prioritize my life? I still dedicate my time with my significant others, and I still spend time investing in myself and my life. So that's really, really hard to find that balance, but
we have to do it.
We have to do it. Keep reminding ourselves.
That makes sense.
And the balance here, it also reminds me of the wheel of life. We mentioned in our previous episode. Not only love, we have to balance other factors in our life to make sure that we keep striving ahead. And not just like too much into one thing, one category. Okay.
So I think actually I don't know if these are the tips, but then I think it's hard because in the modern life you actually think that 24 hours is not enough at all. You say the same. Okay. So how? Because you have to work, and then you work like 8 hours a day or even more, and then another 8 hours you may like just sleep, and then so where's the time for myself? Where's the time for my family? My beloved ones and stuff. So I think it's just so important that sometimes you can spend time together to do something together.
Quality time.
Quality time. I agree. So you exercise with each other, and we can just discover a new cafe or a restaurant together, because you have to eat and drink. Right. And then I think it's just so important to plan out together.
We need to plan because we are too busy with other things. We cannot plan. We cannot make it. Like sometimes we forget. Love is also one very important thing aspect of our life.
And then the last one, what is that?
So save the best for last. I'm going to share about my personal thinking of true love. Because nowadays people think that true love is like something that you can easily find on the street. I'm not sure about that, but I heard a lot from the youth. But from my perspective, I'm not a fan of love at first sight.
Interesting.
I do agree, crush at the first sight, but not love, because I do believe true love is built and not found. I mean that with the true love, we need a lot of time and effort and energy. So like the long-lasting things usually take time and effort, and you cannot just hope that you meet that person and then fall in love and then get married. I'm not a fan of it. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and then like there are 5 phases in a romantic relationship. The spark phase.
Wow.
The honeymoon phase.
I love that phase.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
So the intimacy phase, the commitment phase, and the heartbreak phase.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah, and then I think like everyone should be aware of all those phases and prepare for the worst because who knows what happens. But then you should be aware of what phase your relationship falls into at that time, right?
Yeah.
And then make sure that you renew yourself, you renew your relationship, and do your best. You too.
Yeah.
You do your best
Exactly.
to maintain that relationship to make it always or almost always in the honeymoon phase, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I think so don't feel shy communicating with each other about each other's love languages.
Yeah.
We mentioned a lot about love languages, and then one of my mistakes before is that I just focus so much on my own love languages, and I expect so much that the others will guess and understand myself from my perspective. But I forgot this is a relationship of 2 people, right? And then it's important that I understand the other's love languages and the other way around. They understand mine. And then take actions, do things that fulfill each other's love languages. For example, like for me, I love physical touch. So I feel like it's simply a hug.
Yeah.
After a long working day could give me a lot of energy.
Yes.
And a lot of support emotionally. And if I feel shy or I feel like it's ashamed to tell the others that I love just being hot, so I will never get that hug from the person, right? So I think it's just communication is a key again. So talk to each other, share with each other what you prefer, and try to understand the languages of love and fulfill that happiness together.
Wow, thank you so much, you both. I learned a lot from you guys today, and I think our audience will also learn a lot from you too. And so here are 4 key points I would like to sum up. First of all, relationship goals are not necessarily something very big. It can be couple goals or setting your own standards, and let's just forget about all the rules. Number 2, learn about your love languages of yourself and your partner. Number 3, don't lose yourself in the relationship. Always make yourself new and your relationship new. And remember to find balance in your love life and other aspects of your life. Number 4, don't be shy to communicate to your partner because communication is the key, and try to acknowledge the phrase of your love to take a right action.
Wow.
Lastly, don't forget the 2 websites that Nhan suggested, which is Love Nudge and the 5lovelanguages.com. Alright everyone, but that is not the end of our episodes today. We still have a great performance for you guys from a very beautiful voice from chị Nhan. I hope that you have a great day and see you soon.
Goodbye!
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till 17. And baby, my heart is still for less hard as 23. be the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, is evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's one perfect plan. I just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you understand that, baby, now take me to your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your hand on my beating heart, thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. Na 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 na. So baby, now take me to your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your head on